Okay, hello everyone. Yesterday, Friday, yeah, I think it's Friday. Friday, we finished, for example, 18. But I noticed I left out 我少讲了一些重点。OK，所以我希望通过这个视频，通过这个 video，我可以解释给你们。OK，so I hope okay you can pay attention to what I'm explaining in this video, so that we can finish up what we learned in Friday. Next class we move on. So first question, P when Z value greater than 0.235. So first step, remember first step, okay, always draw out the bell-shaped graph dulu. Okay, tak seimbang ah. Oh my. Alright, you, 哎呀，你们看到均匀就可以了啦哈。When we say 0.235, it is definitely on the positive side here. So 0.235 we label. Now we want greater than, so it should be shaded here. Alright. So for this kind, you must remember, for normal distribution, you must make the sentence into greater than. The symbol must be greater than. Then only you start to solve. So this one already greater than, so we can straight away solve. For this kind of equations, we can straight away refer to the Z value table, normal distribution table. So now 0.235, how I teach you already. Pecahkan into three parts. 0.2, 3, and then 5. So we see 2.2 first, then we see 3, then we see 5. So let's see the Z table. Let me highlight here. 0.2 here. Then we see 3. So we see 0.4090. Then the 5 we see behind here punya 5. So 5 here. Then we see the same row as 0.2, we see 19. Okay, so that's why in exam it is advised to bring long ruler, so you can see it one shot. So now 0.23 is 0.4090, right? So right here 0.4090 minus, because they mention here tolak or minus, subtract, alright, with 19. Should I write 19 here? No, remember the subtract here is always 4 decimals, 4 decimal points. So if they say then 19, so here we should minus 0.0019, because see here 4 decimal places. Now you press subject calculator, you get 0.4071. What is this? This is your final answer, but what does it mean? This actually means it is the shaded area of sini punya probability. That is what they need you to find. Okay, so that's for A. Next for B. Okay, so first step, based on the original equation, we draw out the bell graph. Okay, bell graph. Now, negative. So it means behind, left side. Negative 2.122. Less than means we shade where? We shade sini. Okay, we shade here. Now, I said just now, your probability must be greater than, right? So, you remember the concept of a bell graph. Okay, concept of a bell graph revision. Bell graph. Okay, here is 0.5, here is also 0.5. Means, okay, 你们简单可以看的话，这里的一个 area 也可以代表是这里的一个 area。它们好像 physics 里面的 image reflection. Okay, so it's like reflection. So we can say that p z value less than negative 2.122 is also pz value greater than 2.122. Why? Okay, let's first we draw out the original graph. Second, we draw out the new bell graph. So 2.122 greater than. Okay, let me shade here. So can you see? 原本我们在这里嘛，现在我们搬来这里了，它只不过 reflect 过去罢了。 So it is still the same. Now just see back, pecahkan into three parts. 2.1, then 2, then 3. So we go back to just now that one. Okay, now we see 2.1. Where 2.1 is here. Okay, 2.1. Then just now what? 2.12. 2.12. and then just now another 2 behind. Right. So final answer would be this one equals to 2.120 0.170 0170. Okay, yes, 0170 minus 0.0001. Because remember, behind here mesti 4 decimal place. Then you will get your answer 0.0169. Final answer. Okay, next. For this kind, when you see greater than or equal to symbol, just now when they say greater than or less than, we just straight we use z table. So for now, like this punya, okay, first step, draw out bell graph. When you solve normal distribution, you must remember start with bell graph. So greater than or equal to here, negative 1.239. We shade the whole area here because they want greater than or equal to. Okay, now you need to know whole whole graph, bell graph, is equal to 1. Because why? P plus Q equal 1, right? Okay, this is the concept that you need to know. It's equal to 1. And then if half is 0.5, half lagi 0.5 kan? Okay, now you want to find this shaded region here. So you will automatically know you will take 1 minus behind sini. The orange color part I shaded. So now, how do we do this? We write P Z greater than or equal to negative 1.239 is equal to actually 1 minus P Z less than negative 1.239. Okay. Here's the correction I want to make. Not every time you see like this, then you have to do like this. Like same like what we did above here. It's not every time you see greater than you straight we see Z table. That's why always start first step with drawing your bell graph. Then you will see what you want to do what. So 1 minus this one, do you see this? P Z less than negative 1.23 because you want to take the whole thing which is 1 minus the orange part here. So that's why. Then you remember just now, negative cannot be here. The less than symbol, sorry, less than symbol cannot be here. So we change it to greater than. So P Z greater than 1.239. Why we get this? Because remember, reflect. When they reflect, it's exactly the same thing. Then you just find using Z table. Okay, that one I won't show you because it's basics already. So 1, then you get 0.8924. Okay, it is normal that you see this number is greater than 0.5. Why? Because we shaded black region here 已经超过了0.5，0.5只是一半这里罢了。Only here is 0.5. So if you see greater than 0.5 means you are going on the right process because it is already more than 0.5, more than half of the graph. So it's usual to get a larger number than 0.5. So that is for greater than or equal to. Then next we see donkey. P is less than. Okay, so let's draw out the table. Bell graph. So 2.453 will be around here. Less than means we shade here. Correct. Shade here. My shading a bit ugly, but you understand lah. So we take what we are going to do here. We will take what? We will take 1 minus this grey color shaded region here. Correct. So in this kind, we will write it as 1 minus P Z greater than 2.453. Okay. Then you just press calculator, you get answer 346. This is what you will get for if you use Z table. If you use Z table, you will exactly get this kind of number. But usually we just leave probability to 4 decimal points. So 0.09935. Don't use calculator. We not galakkan untuk guna calculator. Okay, because if they given Z table, then we use Z table. Because some people don't want to press calculator, such as me. I do not know how to press calculator. So I use the traditional way, Z table. Okay. if you curious how I got this, we take 1 minus bracket. Must bracket first because bracket means we find for the probability z greater than 2.453. So 2.4, 2.45. Okay, we see 2.4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it is 0 0.0. Oh, sorry, 0.00714. Correct. 0.00714 minus 0.0006. Okay. Then you get your answer lah. 0.0099935. Ayo, my pen is acting crazy. Okay, now get this. Okay, for E pula. Okay, first step. Okay, selalu saya ajar first step. Bell shape graph. Okay, 0 dekat sini kan? Ayo, 0 is at here. 0 is there. So for 0 to be there, and then another one we label is 1.236, correct. So Z is between 0 and 1.236, so we shade this area here. Okay. So now, what are you going to do like this? You imagine, we didn't go to this left side, right? So we only take this right side here, which is whole part here is 0.5, correct. So we can just take P Z greater than 0 minus P Z greater than 1.236. Alright. Then P greater Z greater than 0 is 0.5 lah here. Okay, so here will be 0.5, or you don't have to count CZ tables because we know that if Z 0 going towards here, all is 0.5 minus P. Okay, here you will get 0.1082 lah. If you count that, then you get 0.3918. 3918. Final answer. Okay, why do we get this equation here? Okay, I taught already on Friday. Okay, so when P is greater than 0 here, it is count 0.5, right? So I hope you understand. When Z greater than 1.236 means we are shading here. See here the orange color part. So we take 整个0.5减掉 orange color 那一 part 的 area， then 我们会找到我们现在要的那个 answer. So that's why we do that. Okay. So can you see the rhythm there? Can see the rhythm there. For or equal to, when you see or equal symbol, you sure got 1 kat depan punya. If you see like this range, okay, smaller number di belakang depan, larger number di belakang. Okay, you see this one. Draw bell shape. Okay, negative 0.461, here positive 1.868. Okay, this is the question that I tak sempat buat hari tu. So we shade this one region, right? Okay, now when you get like this, you cannot say 0.5 because it already 在两边都有存在着那个 area. So how do we do this? Okay, for this one, whole thing is 1, right? Yes, whole thing is 1. Whole thing is 1. So we minus what? We minus 1 with minus this gray area, these two gray areas. Can you see that? 1 is the whole graph. 1. Then 我们现在就拿来剪掉灰色的这两边，来找到中间那个 shaded area. So we get 1 minus P Z less than negative 0.461，再减掉 P Z greater than 1.868. Then you will get your answer after you press not press calculator. You see the Z table, refer Z table. I won't be teaching that. So this video is short and precise. Okay, so you find the answer, get 6, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so that's why first step, see question, always draw your bell diagram graph. After you draw bell diagram graph, then you will know what to minus what, apa nak buat apa. Okay, then we see G and H, last question. So when you see modulus, we learned before, fx equal to modulus x plus 2 lah, example. Then if they say when fx equals to 3, you will take modulus x plus 2 equal 3. Then you form two equations, right? X plus 2 equal negative 3, equal to 3, and another one, x plus 2 equal negative 3. You get two equations. So same, same macam, wait, let me padam semua. Okay, same macam soalan modulus macam ini. Okay, so you will get here P Z is less than negative 2.063. Okay, plus P Z is greater than 2.063. Okay, how do we get this? Let's draw a diagram. So that's why first step, always draw bell shape. So 2.603 我们保留在这边. Another one we put negative 2.063 because you always know here got like that one. Now you see, first the Z straight we say greater than, so we just copy the original one. Jangan layan the modulus dulu. So you see like this, if they modulus, easy for me to say it's like a mirror. Modulus right side, left side also same modulus. So macam ni. Kita shaded sini. So can you see now, P less Z less than is this part here, plus with P greater than, so it's this part here. That is why you will get 2P. Okay, then remember, cannot have less than symbol, right? So we change to more than 2.063 because we know that left is equal to right. Both are reflected. P Z greater than 2.063. Now, you see both sama tak? Sama kan? So 2P Z greater than 2.063. Then just find the value 0.0196. Then you will get your answer 0.0392. Find the answer. Okay, so you see, later we revise back. You 大概要懂它的那个 shape. So first step, really first step you must know how to draw bell shape graph. After you know how to draw bell shape graph, then you buat apa saja mesti betul punya. So last question, bell shape graph. See, same first 1.763. Then another one, modulus, remember? Another with modulus, then another will be negative value. Now you see, now it is less than. Just now, atas there is greater than. So now it's less than. So we know we will shade less than. Okay. Why I shade until sini saja? Until this negative. Because we will get an equation P Z is we want to find tengah there. Okay, why? Because you can see lah, P Z less than 1.763, right? So you get Z is less than 1.763, and another one is Z greater than 1.76, negative 1.763. You tengok tak? Nampak tak? Dia ambil balik equation original, then tambah lagi satu for negative value punya equation. So greater than negative. So that's why we shade this tengah region here, because it satisfy both inequality here. Less than 1.763 but greater than negative 1.763. Same like just now. This one. When it is greater than, when it is greater than, then we shade satu greater than 2.063, and then another one we shade less than. The image mirror. See, if we say lah, this one is actually sama dengan yang ini. You see the tengah X ni Y axis, dia macam mirror. Dia macam mirror. You will see actually the shaded region here is same, equal, left right. Okay. So how do we solve this one pula? Okay. we see we get 1 minus 2 minus step by step z less than 1.763 minus p z greater than 1.763. Okay, why? Because we know that whole thing is 1. Whole thing is 1. Whole bell graph is 1. So 1 minus, I take another color here, less than, greater than. We minus the two colored region there, then we will get yang tengah punya kan. So that's why 1. Then remember, less than must change to greater than. Pz greater than 1.763. Then we find it 1 minus 2 Pz greater than 1.763. Then you take calculator, you get not calculator, I see a z table 0.0389. Then final answer you get 0.92 or 0.9222. Okay. Okay, so habis. Sudah kita punya work. Alright. So we revision back what we learned. Okay, let me open PowerPoint. Revision back what we learned. So first, we learned that first step, draw the bell shape graph. Okay, always start by drawing bell shape graph so that you know what to minus what or what to do. Second, make sure it is always okay in the form of greater than. If dia bagi less than, then we change it to greater than. Oh, ni kita mula solve. Third step, apa kita akan buat? For range X, Z, Y, ingat, nombor yang kecil mesti akan pergi ke depan. Nombor yang kecil, okay, nombor yang lebih kecil akan pergi depan, nombor yang lebih besar akan pergi belakang. Then for modulus, when you see a modulus, then you remember you got 2p sec greater than something involved. But you draw the graph, remember, just draw out 这个 bell graph 是无敌的. Once you draw out this bell graph, then you can do anything. You draw out, then you shade correctly lah. Then you can start to solve. Okay. So I think that is all. Bye bye.